Erin, where the hell are ya? My mum wants you home immediately. She's been looking for you forever.
Hi, Nick. Do you know what Anne needs from me, or are you home with her? I thought you were going to be out late tonight.
Of course I'm not home yet. I'm still at work. She's been calling me to ask where the hell you are. You haven't been keeping an eye on your phone, have you?
Oh, sorry. I didn't realize she's been calling me so many times. I've been driving.
Why the hell are you not home with her? You know you're responsible for taking care of your handicapped mother-in-law. Why can't you even keep track of your calls? I always have to tell you what to do. Get it together, woman. I told you I won't tolerate any slacking from you.
I'm sorry, I wasn't slacking. I did tell her that I was going out for groceries. Perhaps she forgot that I told her. Do you know why she needs me so urgently? I know she needs help sometimes, but it's not like she needs me every second, even when I am home. She was walking around the house just this morning, too.
Excuse me? Are you talking back at me? Do you have a problem with my mother?
No, I don't have a problem, but I'm just telling you. Who else is going grocery shopping if I don't? I can't take care of your mother while doing 100% of the chores around the house. It's impossible for me to do everything perfectly.
Do you think you're allowed to slack off? I don't think so. You know you have a seriously low standard. Do you have no sense of responsibility? It's your job to take care of my mum and the house. Do your role. So do your job. If you're the only one who can get groceries, then do it fast while my mum's asleep.
Nick, you never help me with anything. You don't understand how much I do. Besides, your mom is so angry all the time. Do you know how tired I am, both physically and mentally?
How tired you are. I work day and night to feed all of you. You get to do the easy stuff, so stop complaining. Bet my mum's angry all the time because you're so useless. But it's a good thing if she can release her stress by yelling at you. At least she knows how to manage her stress.
Well, I don't know what to say. Anyway, why does Anne need me? Is everything okay?
Oh, she's hungry. She needs food. You need to get back and make her something.
Now? She just had some fruits before I left. I'm not done with the groceries yet. And I still need to run some errands before heading home.
Why the hell should I care? Stop complaining and do as she says. Taking care of her should be your top priority. She's asking you to cook, then shut up and just do it.
You two are being impossible. Listen to yourself, Nick.
It's your job. That's what you signed up for, so get on with it. Do you understand? Go home now and make us something to eat.
Fine, I will. I'll get back as soon as possible.
Where's Carrie, by the way?
She went to babysit right after school. She said she won't be back until late tonight.
Babysit? Why isn't she studying? She's the one who started saying she wants to go off to college. She should be studying her ass off instead of playing around with kids.
She is studying, Nick, very hard. In fact, she studies as soon as the kids go to bed. Don't worry, she knows what she's doing.
I'm the one paying for all the tests and application fees. I'll not be happy if she gets a bad score on the next set, and I'm not wasting any more money if she does poorly.
I said she is studying, Nick. Please don't say anything like that to her directly. It would only hurt her so much if she heard you say such things. You don't know how hard she pushes herself.
It's not just her who needs to work hard. You remember our promise, don't you? If you don't care of my mum or do all the chores right, I will not pay for her college. Do you understand?
I do. You don't have to remind me. Please, just don't say anything to her. I will keep my promise.
Fine then. Just go home right now and make my mum something to eat. If she throws a fit, it's all on you. Erin, is Carrie home already?
No, she's at the store working today. Why, is everything okay?
No, not everything is okay. What the hell was up with her this morning? She completely ignored me. How can she be so disrespectful to her own father?
Nick, you were being unfair to her too, though. You were persuading her to take care of your mom, although you were watching TV, and she was clearly getting ready to leave. I told you I will handle your mother. You shouldn't have been so pushy with her.
She didn't have school today. Wherever the hell she was headed, it shouldn't have been more important than my mum.
I told you last night she had a morning shift today. She is very busy shuffling between her part-time job and studying while also keeping up with schoolwork. I wish she would be a bit easier on her. Why did you ask her to take care of Anne today anyway? You know I will do it myself.
'Cause Mum said she wants Carrie, not you. Poor Mum. She just wants to spend time with her granddaughter. But Carrie acted so rude to me and just brushed me off. It was unacceptable. It's your fault, you know. What did you do? Raise Carrie into a twisted teenager like that? Have you not taught her to respect her father?
Nick, Carrie is a sweet girl, but she's also very busy. She studies every day and works hard so that she can support herself a bit. She has a lot on her plate for a 17-year-old. Did you even bother to ask if she was available to help today before pushing your mom onto her? Because from what I saw, you didn't. You have to listen to her first, Nick.
Seriously, Erin, you're blaming me for her attitude? Who the hell do you think you are? To think of it, she gets it from you. You don't understand your position in this family, that's why Carrie's confused about hers. You two need to get your priorities straight very quickly. I'm fine not paying for college, you know.
Okay, I'm sorry. Please don't threaten her that you won't pay tuition. I will talk to her about this matter and make sure she understands to respect you. That'll be enough, right?
Excuse me? Why do you think you get to decide what's enough for me and what isn't? That's not the right attitude to ask for forgiveness, is it?
I'm sorry, I will rephrase myself. I will make sure to talk to Carrie, so please forgive her.
Is that it? Don't you have anything more to say?
I am happy to do whatever you want me to. I am at your service, and your mother, of course. So please use me instead of Carrie.
Well then, I'll let Carrie off the hook for now, but there's no next time. If she disrespects me like that again, I'm serious about not letting her go to college. I will not spend a dime on such a rude child. But I meant myself clear.
Yes, Crystal. I won't let it happen. Just please leave her at peace.
As long as she understands her place, I won't. But like I said, it's all on you now, Erin. She'll be the one to pay if you don't teach her right. She's not a toddler anymore. Carrie needs to understand that she'll embarrass herself if she doesn't learn the correct manners. So you better set a good example and make sure she gets it.
Yes, sir. Nick, why aren't you picking up my calls? Please reply as soon as you see this message. I'm sorry to say, but your mother passed away.
What? Is this some kind of bad joke? Where is she now? What the hell happened?
You should sit down for a second. We're at the hospital in town. Do you think you can get off work to come see her?
Sit down? What am I supposed to chill out after hearing my own mother's dead? Why the hell are you so calm anyway?
I'm sorry that you're upset. We've known that her time was coming, though, Nick. The doctor spoke to you, too. She has been doing well recently, but you knew her body could have given in any time. It's very unfortunate that it came a lot quicker than expected. She collapsed at home out of the blue. It was sudden, but we've been alarmed.
Why didn't you call me when she collapsed?
I did, as I am sure you remember. But you just yelled not to call during work hours and hung up. You didn't even bother to ask why I was calling. Even when I messaged you about your mom being taken to the hospital, you just messaged back saying I was responsible of taking care of her and brushed me off.
What? That's because you didn't make it clear that she was dying. Besides, how can you be so cool about it? I mean, my mum is dead.
I'm sorry if I seem cool. But I guess I have been around her enough to know that she wasn't going to be long. And now that she has passed, I guess I kind of lost my tension. It's been quite tough for me these past couple of months taking care of her.
How dare you, Erin? You saying it's good that she's gone? Because you'll get it easy now.
No, of course not. I'm just saying I'm burnt out.
I bet you mean that you're glad she's gone now. She's only trouble to you, wasn't she? I know you've always despised her. You must be dancing right now. You are such a bitch.
If you must think of me like that, then help yourself. I don't have the energy to argue for myself right now, so are you coming to the hospital or what?
I beg your pardon. What the hell is wrong with you? How dare you have an attitude of me? There's something seriously wrong with you, Erin. I bet you're probably the reason why my mum's dead now. Don't you feel responsible for what happened at all? Shouldn't you be apologising to me for not being there to save her?
Apologize to you? The only thing wrong about this situation is your attitude, Nick, not mine. All you've been doing since you found out that your mother passed away is complain about me. If you care about your mom at all, stop messaging me and just come to the hospital already. She is gone, but I'm sure she would appreciate you by her side. Or are you too busy for her?
Cut it out, woman. Enough. Don't act like you know better than me. You know what? I'm sick of talking to you. You do no good for me or my mum. Anyway, I'm heading there now.
Yes, please do. She would be pleased.
Shut up. Don't you dare speak on behalf of her. You know nothing about her. She's so useless, it's unbelievable. I have to think about her funeral now, because I can't let an irresponsible person like you handle her ceremony.
I will apologize if my attitude has bothered you that much, but let's fight later, Nick. Now is not the best time. You know we'll have to shuffle things around to send her off appropriately.
So you want to scold me now? I don't need you to tell me that. I get a headache talking to you. Anyway, I'm getting in my car now. I'll have you follow my directions regarding the funeral and all the other paperwork. You will do exactly as I say. Do I make myself clear?
Sure. I will stay by her side until you arrive then.
This is a nightmare. Everyone is calling me for an explanation about what our daughter did at the funeral. Especially my uncle. He's furious. You know, keeping him happy is top priority for me. This is all your fault, woman. It's because you didn't raise her right. Why do I have to pay for your failure?
This must be about Carrie laughing at the funeral. Honestly, I never dreamed she would do such a thing. I was completely shocked.
So was I. I mean, the girl was nearly choking from laughing so hard. What the hell is wrong with her? Is she on drugs or something? I've never been so embarrassed in my entire life.
You better have slapped her for what she did. I've spoken to her about it. She told me why she was laughing so hard in front of everyone. She's at home now with me. I am so sorry for what she's done.
Your apology means nothing to me. How are you going to make it go away, huh? Everyone thinks I'm a horrible father and son for letting that happen. She ruined my reputation.
Well, I can't make it go away, obviously. What's done is done. You'll have to live with it.
Excuse me? What the hell? Erin, do you understand the seriousness of all this? You should feel responsible. This is your fault. I will not let her get away with this, I swear.
Well, what are you going to do?
I disown her. I no longer accept her as my daughter. How can she act so ridiculously at her own grandmother's funeral? The child is evil. She's old enough to get a part-time job, so she must be able to take care of herself. I'm kicking her out of the house. As of today. You have to tell her to pack her things.
Are you being serious?
Of course I am. If she doesn't pack her stuff, then toss everything out the door. I refuse to live with an evil child. She's not my daughter anymore. Don't let her in the house, even if she tries to come back.
Okay, I can understand why you wouldn't want to live with her anymore. What happened was indeed inappropriate. I will let her know that she will no longer be living with you.
I thought you would whine for her forgiveness. I guess you finally come to your senses. Well then, get on with it now. Shoo the evil child out of my house.
Oh, but it's not her who's being kicked out of the house. You are. Carrie and I will be living in this house alone from here on. You are no longer welcome, so please don't come back.
What? Are you crazy? What the hell are you talking about?
Why don't you understand? There's nothing strange about what I'm saying. But in case you have forgotten, let me remind you that this house belonged to my parents before we moved in. I am the sole current owner of this property. So legally, you don't have any right to kick anyone out. But I do. The only crazy thing about this is that I didn't kick you out sooner.
What? No. Why on earth would you kick me out? I've done nothing wrong. Carrie is the one in trouble right now. We were just talking about kicking her out because she was acting ridiculous at my mother's funeral.
I don't think she's in any trouble. In fact, we are the ones to blame. Don't you see, we broke her, Nick, to the point where she would lose herself at her grandmother's funeral. We are responsible, not her.
What are you trying to get at, huh?
Nick, why do you think she was laughing so hard at the funeral? Have you even thought of why she would do such a thing before calling her evil?
How the hell should I know? All I know is she has absolutely no manners, and that is not on me. It's on you for not raising her right.
All right, fine then. You can blame her manners on me. But that is not the reason why she did what she did.
Well, what was it then? Go on, just tell me.
She was laughing because she knew that I wouldn't suffer anymore.
What? Suffer?
That's right. You have no idea how ashamed I am of myself right now. All this time, I have tolerated you and your mother's nonsense because I wanted to protect her. I wanted her to go to college if that's what she wished to do. So I had to cling on to you to pay for the fees.
See, you're such a loser. You admit that you can't do anything without me.
Call me whatever you please, but that's not the point. You see, she never wanted me to tolerate the bullying. All she wished for is that I live in peace. I never knew that's how she felt for years. I told myself I was doing everything for her, but she didn't need any of my protection because she is a strong and smart girl.
Oh, boo-hoo. You want me to cry a river for you? All that stupid drama is between you and Carrie. That has nothing to do with me. You choose to live the way you do. There's no reason to kick me out.
Well, there is now. You're right that I have to choose to live the way I do. But from now on, I will be wiser and do whatever I think is best for both myself and Carrie. So for starters, I am kicking you out. I will not tolerate any of your bullying anymore, because now I understand that being a slave to you only hurts Carrie.
Cut the crap. Now, you can't kick me out. Who do you think paid for your living all this time? You'd be on the streets if it weren't for me.
Listen to yourself, Nick. Don't you realize how poisonous you are? You don't treat me with any respect. I don't ever want to be around such a person. So I am filing for divorce.
Divorce? Seriously, Erin, who the hell do you think you are? I'll never allow that to happen. Do you understand?
No, I don't. Frankly, I don't care about what you would or wouldn't allow. It's really not up to you anymore anyway. All I know is that I wish for Carrie and I to live in peace without you. I will leave it up to the law now on how that will happen.
She's serious, huh?
Of course I am. It is clear in my mind that I can no longer be your wife. When was the last time you treated me like I'm your wife anyway? You're not even nice to Carrie, so there's no reason for us to keep you.
Keep me? Well, you got some nerve to say that. I don't think you understand that I'd never pay for her college if you file for divorce. Is that what you want? For Carrie to pay for your mistake? What an horrible mother. You're going to snatch her dream in exchange for your freedom.
You should stop underestimating her. She is so much smarter than you think. Carrie is so mature. She does not need our help anymore.
What do you mean she don't need our help? Of course she does. How is she going to pay for school?
Do you know why she's been taking on so many shifts at her part-time job? Or why she's been babysitting all her teachers' children? It's because she's been saving money to pay for her tuition, so that she doesn't have to depend on you anymore. She's been doing the impossible so she could free me and herself from you.
She's been saving money for college. Sure, that's not possible. All she has is a skimpy part-time job that don't pay much.
You're right. She hasn't saved up enough to pay for 4 full years. But once I get a divorce from you, you will have to pay me my divisions. And on top of that, I will be asking for consolation money. That will be more than enough for me to cover the remaining amount. So threatening her that you won't pay for her tuition won't mean anything.
Consolation money? Why the hell do I have to pay you consolation money? If at all, I'm the one who should be asking you for divorcing me out of the blue.
Don't act stupid, Nick. You know you have no chance of getting away from what you've done to me. You have morally harassed me all these years with your mother. It's too bad she's not around anymore to pay her part. And by the way, consolation money is just one small part of my revenge, so be prepared.
What? Erin, what on earth are you planning to do?
I am going to ruin your precious reputation. We owe an explanation to your family members who were at the funeral anyway, don't we? Especially to your favorite uncle who is so important to you, right? So I'm going to tell them the truth of why Carrie acted the way she did. Because what she did was wrong, but that doesn't mean she's a bad person. So by telling the truth to your family kills 2 birds with 1 stone for me. 1, I get to ruin you, and 2, I save my daughter's dignity.
No, don't you dare. Why would you do such an horrible thing? I just lost my mother. I'd lose everyone else if you tell them I've been bullying you. How can you be so cruel to me?
I realize I've been protecting Carrie the wrong way as a mother, but I finally know how to make things right. and that is to keep you away from Carrie. In order to make that happen and to keep it that way, I will do anything.
I don't believe any of this. You are insane. I lost my mum. I'm being divorced. I'm losing my money. And on top of it all, you want me to lose everyone else. What else do you wish? For me to die alone?
Frankly, yes, that's what I want. You have been a horrible father and husband. You treated us like trash, Nick. Now it's your turn to understand what it feels like to be treated like trash. Shortly after, I was able to get a divorce from Nick, thanks to the help from his family who found out what Carrie and I have been going through for years. Carrie's reputation was saved among the family, and she even got a few offers to help out if she needed. Nick's uncle, who is a very powerful man, was especially understanding and even apologized for how his sister and nephew has treated us over the years. I don't exactly know what he did to make Nick obey, but he put a lot of pressure on him that he ended up giving in to what Carrie and I requested without much fight. He did try to lower the consolation money, but since I had all the messages saved on my smartphone app, I was able to prove his brutal treatment towards me. In the end, he gave up and signed the papers to pay exactly what I had asked for. My lawyer suggested to ask for child support aside from the consolation, but Carrie firmly refused to go to school on his money. She argued that the consolation money was what he owed me, so if I wanted to pay for her tuition out of it, it was my choice, which she would gratefully accept. But she did not want to feel like she owed her father for anything, so we decided not to go after child support. After paying me my divisions on top of the consolation money, Nick didn't have anything left. I heard rumors that he is living a miserable, lonely life with no friends or family. I don't feel sorry for him because I truly believe that he only got what he deserves. Carrie and I still live in the house passed down from my parents. About a year after the divorce, she chose and got into a competitive college close enough for her to commute from home so that we can save more money. She enjoys campus life to the fullest, having made new friends and learning so much already. Despite having a rough childhood, she has become a wise and caring young adult, and I am so proud to have such a daughter. I've made the mistake of hurting her by letting people bully me, but that won't happen again. Like I said to Nick, I will do anything to keep her safe and happy as long as I live. Hi there, Mom. Sorry to message you so late at night. Are you still awake?
Yes, I'm still up, Tammy.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Is everything all right?
Yeah, I just wanted to say thank you for sending me my birthday present. I got it in the mail earlier today. It was very sweet of you to send. Thank you so much, Mom.
Oh, good. It arrived faster than I expected. You are very welcome. A day early, but happy birthday, sweetheart.
I really loved what you got me. I can't wait to use it.
I'm glad to hear that you liked it. Do you have any plans for tomorrow? Going out on a date with Sean, perhaps?
Well, I don't know. Sean's been very busy with work lately. He works straight through the weekends, so we haven't been able to spend much time together. I think we'll just have a small celebration at home.
Oh, well, I guess it's not necessarily a bad thing that work is keeping him busy, but it must be lonely for you not being able to spend quality time with him on your birthday. Can he not take you out to dinner at least? It's your first birthday as his wife.
It's fine. I won't feel lonely. A small celebration at home is more than enough. Besides, I'm getting too old for a birthday party anyway.
Don't be silly, Tammy. Birthdays should be celebrated no matter how old you get. I know I'm not ashamed to be excited on my birthdays.
Well, that's because you enjoy asking Dad to get you extravagant gifts. And he gets it for you, too.
Well, my birthday is the one special day in a year I get to ask. Of course I'm going to take advantage of it. Anyway, enough about me. How are things on your end? Are you getting along with Sean's family? It's been 6 months already since you moved near his parents. Do you see them often?
I guess I am settling in okay. It's different here. Not only the family customs, but in general compared to what I'm used to. But I'm slowly getting used to things.
You know, I've been worried about you. It seemed quite spontaneous that Sean asked to move near his parents. I think you two have only been married for a month or so before you two decided. I'm sure they're lovely people, but I know things can be stressful sometimes with in-laws. But you never say anything to me about him or his parents, so I've been worried that you're keeping things in.
I'm getting along with them fine, Mom. They're nice people.
That's all you say. That's what makes me worried.
It's the truth. I live a peaceful life here. I have nothing to complain about them. So you don't need to worry about me, Mom.
Okay, well, if you say so. But if you ever need to let things out, you know you can talk to me. You know I had a hard time dealing with your grandmother. I know they're different people, but because the only in-law I know is your grandmother, I worry that you might be going through something similar.
I'm telling you, Mom, I'm getting along with everyone just fine. And surely it didn't matter how mean Grandma was to you, did it? You are not the kind to get fazed by another woman.
That's not true. I used to be quite sensitive when I was young. I know you're much stronger than me, though, and you are an amazing young lady, so there's no reason why they wouldn't love you the way I do.
Thanks, Mom, but you think too well of me. I'm not that great. I dedicated my life to work after I got out of school, you know. I never took care of myself or my apartment well because I kept myself so busy. I have recently realized how bad I am at cooking and housekeeping now that I have to do it every day. Just yesterday, I was such a huge mess in the kitchen and made a very unpleasant meal.
What? Are we talking about the same Tammy? You've always been an amazing cook. You may not have cooked every day, but when you did cook for us, you always did a splendid job. I'm sure your meal was as great as usual.
No, it was quite embarrassing. I cooked for Sean and his parents, but no one finished it. But it's okay, I understand. Every family has their preferred tastes. My taste is alien to them, and on top of that, I am totally out of practice. Besides, I've never been that great of a cook. You are positively biased because I'm your daughter. I have always made simple stuff.
Well, I guess it's true that everyone has different preferences. But don't worry, dear. I'm sure it wasn't as bad as you think. You will learn what they like little by little, just as I did. By the way, will you visit us anytime soon? Perhaps for Thanksgiving or Christmas?
Well, I wanted to, but I think it's better if I stay here and get used to my new family customs. Sounds like they have their ways of celebrating the holidays.
Do they now? But okay, I understand. You've barely settled in anyway. It's probably best that you stay and learn their family traditions, but I hope I can see you early next year. If you are too busy to fly back here, your dad and I would be happy to get on a plane to visit you instead.
For sure. I'll ask Sean when he thinks it's best for us to see each other. I really want to see you guys too. I miss you guys a lot.
Your dad and I miss you very much too. Let me know when you talk to Sean. Anyways, I should let you go now. I'm sure adjusting to your new life isn't always easy, but don't push yourself too hard. I'm happy to listen if you ever need to let it out. You know I'm always here for you. Or if you need me physically, I would jump on a plane in a heartbeat. Just let me know, yeah?
I will, Mom. Thank you. But you really need to stop worrying about me so much. Anyway, I should get to sleep now. I love you, Mom. Good night.
I love you too. Good night, honey. Sean, are you there? I'm sorry to bother you, but I had a call from the hospital that Tammy was taken in for an injury. Do you know how she's doing? They told me it's nothing serious, but I can't get a hold of her. Are you aware of what happened?
Hi, Lauren. Tammy's doing okay. She was feeling dizzy earlier this morning. Ended up falling. Unfortunately, she hit her head when she did.
What? She hit her head?
Yes, I'm afraid so. She's got a nasty cut and a few stitches. But other than the cut, nothing serious. She's been told to stay still, so she's resting at the hospital right now.
Will she be able to go home soon, or is she staying there for a few days?
No, she's coming home after resting for a few hours. She was unconscious for a short time, so needs to lay still for the time being. The doctors are monitoring her while she rests as a precaution, but the last I heard, she should be able to go home in the afternoon.
Okay, I see.
I'm sorry the hospital called you before I let you know. It must have scared you so much.
It did, especially since I couldn't get a hold of Tammy. I never imagined I would get such a call from the hospital. To think of it though, why did they call me? I mean, I understand if they call you, but hospitals don't call every single family member of their patient, do they?
I'm not sure. But maybe one of the nurses asked if she wanted to call anyone when I'd stepped out from the room. Perhaps Tammy gave the nurse your number. She was still hazy when she was taken in, so it's possible she was confused.
Oh, that must be it. Maybe she was just asking that someone called me to let me know what was going on. Anyway, it scared me to death. I'm so glad to hear she's okay. She felt at home, right? I'm glad it happened in the morning and not some other time she's alone at home. It gives me chills to think she could have been lying there without any help for hours.
I agree. Luckily, I was still there, getting ready to go to work.
How come she was dizzy, do you know? Has she been ill lately? Perhaps the heat got to her. I heard on the news that it's still brutally hot down there.
She's been fine, as far as I know. The doctor said anyone can experience dizziness. It wasn't triggered by an illness or anything of that sort, so I think it was spontaneous.
Okay. Well, I guess I get dizzy sometimes too, just by suddenly standing up. Oh shoot, Sean, I'm sorry, I wasn't keeping track of the time. You are headed to work soon, aren't you?
Don't worry, I'm still at the hospital now. I'll stay by Tammy for a little longer before I go to work. Hope I was able to make you feel less worried.
Yes, you sure did. Thank you for staying by her side. I was going to jump on a plane if I couldn't get a hold of you, but it sounds like you've got everything under control. I'll sit tight and wait for Tammy to call me when she wakes up. Can you let her know?
I certainly will. I'm sorry that you have to wait, Lauren. I'm sure you won't be relieved until you get a hold of her, but I'll have her call you as soon as she can. Hi, Mum. Sorry I couldn't message you yesterday.
Huh? Tammy?
Ah, yeah. Why are you asking if this is your own daughter?
Oh, well, it's nothing. My mind was somewhere else. I must be tired from not being able to sleep all night.
Oh, poor you. Were you not able to sleep because of me?
That's right. I heard you fell and hit your head. You scared me to death.
I'm sorry, Mum. I thought Sean told you I was alright.
Yes, he did, but I was waiting for you to call me too. I needed to know from you that you were all right.
Sorry that I kept you waiting. I ended up sleeping, even after I got home from the hospital. Must have been so tired. I never imagined that I'd be sent to the hospital from being dizzy. Maybe it's all the stress I've been carrying. Truth is, something's been bothering me lately.
What is it? You should tell me if there's anything I can do to help.
Well, Mum, I hate to have to ask you this, but do you think we can borrow some money from you?
Money? What do you need it for?
I've been keeping this from you because I didn't want you to worry, but Sean is very sick. He was diagnosed with cancer a few months ago. Doctors said he'll be in critical condition in a matter of days if he didn't get proper treatment. He's been pouring money into his treatment since the diagnosis. But he's in a bad condition and we need more. I never knew that the cost for cancer treatment's so expensive. So, as much as I hate asking you, I have to keep him alive. Do you think you could spare us some?
Wow, I didn't know he had cancer. I'm so sorry to hear that.
It's horrible. If we keep spending money on expensive treatments like this, we won't be able to pay our bills. But there's no way we can stop his treatment. If we do, he could die. So I'm asking you out of desperation. Mum, please help us.
No, I will not help you. Frankly, I don't care about what happens to your husband. In fact, it's probably better for the world if he's gone.
Mum, what's gotten into you? There's some kind of a joke. I'm in serious trouble right now. How can you be so mean?
Mean? I'm just being honest here. He's a piece of trash. The world would be a better place without him.
Why do you think that? Did he ever do anything to you?
Not me. You know best why he's not worth a penny, Tammy.
No, I don't. Mum, you have to tell me why. I thought he's been nice to you. Even yesterday, he updated you on how I was doing after the fall, right?
You know, I really prefer not to talk about him. Can we stop this conversation? My decision is final. I will not provide any financial support.
Mum, come on. You've always been compassionate for others. Sean has cancer. This is the time to show your compassion. Don't you feel sorry for us at all?
No, I don't. At least not for him. He's only getting what he deserves.
Unbelievable. I didn't know you were such a cold-hearted person. You said I could count on you if I ever needed your help. You're a liar. I hate you. I don't want to talk to you again. Lauren, you there? I need your help.
Sean, what's the matter?
Tammy's gone. I can't find her anywhere. She left her smartphone in her room. She must have taken off somewhere.
I see.
You're not worried about your own daughter?
No, I'm not that worried.
Have you forgotten it was only yesterday that she fell and hit her head? You said you were scared to death for her. Why are you all cool about her disappearing? Did something happen?
Not that I can think of.
I saw her phone, you know. Read the conversation you had with her. Last conversation she had with anyone before disappearing.
You mean the one about lending you guys money?
Lauren, I hate to say this, but I think you triggered her to run away. I mean, you were so cruel to her.
You think so?
I'm sorry that we've been keeping a secret from you, but what Tammy told you is the truth. I developed a form of aggressive cancer that requires costly treatment. My parents recently agreed to get a loan to pay it off, but Tammy hated the idea of getting a loan from someone else other than family. That's why she reached out to you, out of desperation, but you brushed her off so easily. I don't really know why you dislike me, but right now, the reason doesn't matter that much. You shouldn't have been so cruel to your daughter. There were other ways to turn her favour down. All you did was hurt her.
Well, I'm glad to hear that your parents can get a loan for you. If that's the case, please keep the problem to yourselves. There's nothing I can do to help you.
You know my parents are not well off like you are. Why would you turn Tammy down like that when you have the ability to help us? I understand that it's shameful to have to ask for money, but we're only asking because it's a matter of life or death. Please, Lauren, won't you help us just this once? I don't want to die.
Sean, enlighten me, because I am confused right now. Are you worried about my daughter disappearing, or are you worried about the money?
About Tammy, of course.
Oh, really? Because for the past couple of minutes, not once have you asked if I knew where she was, or suggested a way to find her. So it sounded like, to me, that you cared more about the money.
No, that's not true. I just thought maybe if Tammy found out that you'll help us, she'd come back.
How so? Let's pretend that I say, okay, how are you going to let her know the wonderful news, huh? She left her phone, right? How are you going to let her know that I agreed to help?
I don't think she's gone that far yet. Hasn't been so long since she left. So maybe she'll come back in a little bit.
Enough, Sean. I'm done playing along to your stupid skit.
What?
I did indeed receive a message from Tammy this morning, but that was you, wasn't it, Sean? You pretended to be Tammy and tried to get money from me.
What? Have you gone mad? Why would I do anything like that? That was Tammy herself.
You don't have to lie to us anymore, because that wasn't Tammy. We know for a fact because she is here with us now.
What? You with her? That's some kind of joke, right?
Of course it isn't a joke. We got her out of the dirty shed you kept her in the middle of the night.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, then you must have no brain. Or do you want to try and play another skit? We know everything. We know that you and your parents abused Tammy for the past 6 months.
What? Abuse, Tammy? Well, Lauren, there must be some serious misunderstanding here. We would never do anything like that to her.
Did you think that we wouldn't find out because you only let her use her phone while you watched? Well, my daughter outsmarted you. She let us know everything by calling us yesterday.
Called you? When did she call you?
Yes, from a payphone in the hospital. She told us that you hit her, you son of a bitch. She was taken to the hospital because you hit her after she refused to ask us for money. You hit her so hard that she lost consciousness.
No, I didn't. Is that what she's telling you? She's lying. She can't prove that I did anything like that.
She had bruises all over her body. We've already taken her to a doctor here and have her injuries recorded. We also have proof that you took away her phone and locked her up in the shed. We recorded everything when we got her out.
Lauren, anyone can make that kind of video. If you can't prove how she got in there, no one is ever going to believe it.
Maybe not, but we'll simply have to see, won't we? It's all right, we have the money to come after you and your family. No matter how long it takes or how much it costs, we will prove what you've done to our sweet girl. You know, a good place to start is the way you used up Tammy's personal savings. Didn't you know that banking transactions are always recorded and easy to get? There are plenty of ways to corner you, Sean, so be prepared. Wait.
Lauren, you don't know the full story. You see, Tammy's been cheating on me with a neighbour, so we locked her up in the shed as a punishment. We only wanted her to understand what she's done.
Okay, so you have cancer and your wife cheated on you? Boy, you must have such bad luck. What else, huh? Do only lies come out of your mouth? You should be so ashamed of yourself. We've already contacted the police. I'm sure they'll come knocking on your door in no time.
Police? Are you serious?
Damn right I am. You have treated our daughter like a slave. You stole her money and you physically abused her if she didn't obey. You didn't even let her use her own phone to contact her parents. You also pretended to be her to steal our money. So, am I serious that I went to the police? Yes, I very much am.
Lauren, come on. Everything I did was just part of a fight between husband and wife. Any couple fight, right?
I will let the police decide if a fight will cut everything you have done. As far as I can recall, they have listed several offenses that they can charge you for by the end of our meeting earlier today.
Wait, please. Can I talk to Tammy? Let me apologise to her. Maybe I went too far. I see now that I haven't been a great husband to her, but I love her. Please let me talk to her. I'm begging you.
Hell no. You are never talking to her directly ever again. Our lawyer and my husband and I will represent her to make you and your parents pay.
Lauren, seriously, just not the police. Please, I won't be able to live if I lost my job. Besides, I never wanted to do anything to Tammy. It was my parents. They started to mistreat her first and made me do it too. And they kept sending all my money, so I depended on your daughter. But I never wanted to hurt her. I swear.
Like I said earlier, I don't give a damn about what happens to you. You have treated my daughter like trash. You deserve to have a miserable life. I pray that you live in agony and regret for the rest of your life. You know, I never knew that I can have such a strong hatred towards someone, but right now I do to you. So much so that I wish it were true that you were really dying. Shortly after, we filed an official complaint against Sean and his family for abusing Tammy. Around the same time, Tammy filed for divorce from Sean. During the divorce trial, Sean denied any claims for abuse at first, but photos and medical records of Tammy's injuries, along with a neighbor's testimony, left him no choice but to admit his wrongdoings. In the end, we reached a settlement that Sean and his family pay Tammy back for every penny they have stolen, along with consolation money, and submit an affidavit that they would not come anywhere near Tammy, in exchange that we ask the police to drop all criminal charges against him and his family. We hated the idea that they would not be prosecuted for their crimes, but the outcome would have had minor impact anyway. We discussed carefully and decided that getting money and freedom back for Tammy was most important, so that she'll be able to get back on her feet again. They were practically broke by the time the trial ended, but thankfully had the house and land as assets. They were made to sell it to pay Tammy back. I heard that Sean's parents were furious about having to let go of their house and blamed him for the outcome. Sean, too, was unhappy that his parents kept spending money. They now live in a tiny apartment together, blaming each other for where they've ended up. To think of it now, perhaps Sean was right about his parents being the root of all their troubles. Nonetheless, I do not feel sorry for him or care about how they'll suffer going forward. I truly hope that they live a lonesome, miserable life. Tammy is living with us now and slowly gaining herself back. We later found out that Tammy couldn't reach out for help, not only because of Sean surveilling her, but also because she didn't want to make us sad, because we seemed so happy when she got married. Tammy's always been soft-hearted, so she must have thought everyone would be happy as long as she sacrificed herself. To think that she had held back to call for help for 6 months breaks my heart. Until her heart is completely healed, my husband and I will do our best to keep her feeling safe and at peace. We will carefully continue to tell her that we wish only for her happiness and that we ask for nothing in exchange.
Tara, honey, how are you feeling? Are you doing better than this morning? You seemed like you were really having a tough time.
Hey, Mark. Yes, I am feeling a lot better now. I haven't had such a bad migraine in a while. But it's gone now, so don't worry. I'm sorry I wasn't able to make you breakfast this morning.
There's no need to apologize. I would never ask you to do anything when you're not well. Besides, your health is the most important thing right now. Next time you go in for your checkup, you should ask the doctor to prescribe you some meds for your migraine. I know you haven't had it in a while, but you never know how your body is going to react to your pregnancy. Plus, there might be certain meds you shouldn't take while pregnant. So you should talk to the doctor and keep a safe prescription at home, just in case you need it again.
Yeah, I guess it wouldn't hurt to have some in stock. I will ask the doctor next time I go in.
Are you sure you're okay now?
Yes, I am. Why? You really are worried about me today, aren't you?
You might have had a migraine this morning, but I've been worried about you for weeks. You seem bothered by something, and you've been sighing a lot these past few days. Is everything all right? If you need to talk, I'm always here, you know.
I know, honey. Thank you. It's just that the baby is arriving so soon, I'm not sure if I'm really ready for all the change. I guess I feel kind of unsettled. So, yeah, that's been on my mind lately, hence all the sighing. Sorry, I didn't mean to worry you so much.
It's all right. I kind of guessed that's what's been bothering you. I totally get it. Nothing can really prepare us enough for this big change.
I know I need to be strong. I mean, I'm going to be a mom soon. I should just suck it up and stop worrying.
Tara, I know I will never be able to understand the true hardship of what you're going through as a woman, but everything will work out. I don't want to sound irresponsible, but I'll say it anyway. I think it's really important for us to think positively right now.
I know. I agree.
There's no need for you to suddenly become a great mum. I mean, you already are, but I'm sure you'll become even better with the baby, right? We'll learn from the baby as much as the baby will learn from us. I'm sure if we do our best, we'll become stronger along with the baby.
You're right. Thank you, Mark. I think I feel much better now.
I'm really glad you shared your honest feelings with me. There isn't much I can do before the baby arrives, but to stay by your side. So if you need to talk, I hope you'll come to me. I'll do anything to make you feel better.
Anything? Are you sure? You want to cook dinner tonight then?
Yeah, sure. Why not? I wasn't going to ask you to make something anyway. You're not feeling well. You should rest.
I'm just kidding, Mark. I'm making dinner tonight. I'm totally fine to cook. Besides, I need to move around a bit more anyway. A little bit of exercise is good. I've been too much of a couch potato lately.
Well then, we should go for a walk this weekend. I prefer you to exercise while I'm around.
A walk sounds great. Oh, but I don't know if I want to walk around the neighborhood. There's too much traffic around here.
Maybe we can take the car to a nicer location and stroll around there, like an easy nature trail somewhere.
That sounds so nice.
I'll look into destinations tonight.
Thanks. I'm so happy we have something to look forward to this weekend. Mark, I'm so sorry I'm making you do the groceries after work. Are you at the store now?
Yes, I am. It's completely fine, Tara. I know you needed to rest today. There's no need to apologize. Are you feeling any better now? You sounded pretty sick earlier.
A little bit. I think I might be anemic or something.
Oh, well, if that's the case, you really need to stay in bed. You might fall from getting dizzy. Oh, I forgot to mention, there was a letter from the building security this morning in our mailbox.
A warning? About what?
Apparently, there's a man loitering in our building. He's been seen a couple of times. I think it was best that you didn't go anywhere today.
Oh, did the letter say what he's like?
Nothing about his appearance, but apparently the guy spoke to a resident and his English wasn't great. So maybe he's from overseas. Maybe if you heard him speak, you'd be able to understand if he speaks one of the languages you do. But it's best you don't encounter him. It said in the letter that he tried to force into one of the auto-locked doors at the entrance.
That sounds pretty horrible. I'm scared now. If something happened, I wouldn't be able to run with this belly.
Well, you're due in no time, so you won't have to worry once you're in the hospital. You'll be staying with your mum for a while anyway, after the delivery of the baby. But until the baby arrives, you should avoid going out on your own as much as possible. If you need to, let me know, and I'll come with you. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you too much. The building asked the police to patrol the area more, so I'm sure he won't be seen anymore. I bet everything will be back to normal after a month or so.
I really hope so. Maybe I shouldn't wait to stay with my mom, though. The hospital is closer from her place anyway. I don't want to be paranoid or be restricted from going outside, you know?
I do. If she is okay with you staying with her, then I guess that is the best for your safety. You should call her and ask. If she says yes, I can drive you to her place tomorrow morning.
Okay, I'll do that right now. Thanks for looking out for me, Mark.
Of course. Oh, but I will miss you. The house will feel so empty without you.
My mom's house is less than an hour away. Besides, you are coming to the hospital when the baby arrives. That's going to be happening so soon. You'll see me in just a few days.
I know. My boss and colleagues already know you're due soon. They have agreed to fill my spot at work if necessary, so I can take a few days off after the baby arrives. Oh, yeah. There was also a letter without a stamp for you in the mailbox. I left it on the sideboard by the front door, along with the warning letter from the building.
For me?
Maybe one of your students at the language school. There was some kind of writing that I couldn't read. You had some of them over for a party before, didn't you?
Okay, I'll check. Thanks for letting me know.
I hope the loiterer isn't one of your students.
What? How dare you say something like that? My students are good people. None of them would do anything crazy like that.
Sorry, I didn't mean to offend you or anything. I just thought about the possibility of one of your students wanting to see you. I know you're a very popular teacher, and I remember you used to exchange letters with them often, even after they left your school. So I just thought maybe one of them showed up to see you but forgot which door, but it was a bad thought. Sorry, dear.
Even if one of them ever showed up, they wouldn't loiter around the building. They're educated people with good manners. Please don't joke about them like that.
I apologize, Tara. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I didn't mean to be so feisty either. I know you're not the kind to talk down to people, but it kind of felt like you were to my students. It's my roller coaster hormones, thanks to being pregnant. It's making me lose my temper so easily. I know I need to take it easy.
It's not your fault. I made a bad comment earlier. The building security issued a warning because this case is serious. I should have taken it more seriously too. But instead, I made a bad joke out of it. And to top it off, I included your students in it. It was a very bad call. I'm sorry. I won't compare a loiterer to your students ever again.
It's okay. I know you didn't mean anything. I overreacted too. Anyway, careful on your way back home. I'll see you soon.
Hey, Tara. How are you doing? It's been 3 days since your due date now. Have you gotten any signs of the baby arriving yet? I couldn't get a hold of you yesterday, so it's worrying me. How are you feeling? Let me know as soon as you get a chance, please. I just want to make sure you're doing okay.
I'm sorry, Mark. I couldn't reply to you yesterday because, well, things have been rough.
Rough? Why is that? Is everything okay? Has something happened? You're scaring me, Tara.
Mark, you might want to sit down for this. I have some bad news.
What?
I'm so sorry, but the baby didn't make it.
Huh? What do you mean?
The baby's heartbeat stopped. She's gone. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I couldn't deliver your baby.
Hold on, I'm not following. What are you talking about?
Yesterday, I had pain shooting up my belly. I was taken to the hospital right away, but it was too late. The baby was gone by the time I was checked in. It happened so quickly. She came out after an hour or so later, but there was nothing the doctors could do.
I'm coming to you right away.
No, don't, please.
I'm not letting you take this on your own. I'm coming to see you now.
No, I don't want you to come. I don't think I can look you in the eye. I'm so sorry, Mark. Please just give me some space right now. I need it badly.
Tara, I need to be by your side. I can't leave you alone.
You will make it even harder for me, so please, I am begging you to leave me alone for a few days. I am in complete shock right now. I need time alone to wrap my head around what's happened. Don't come down here. You won't be able to set foot in my mom's house either. I will make sure she won't let you in.
What about your condition? Are you physically stable? Any pain?
No more pain. Physically, I'm stable. I should be discharged tomorrow.
Okay, if space is what you need, then I will give you that, but I can't give you more than 2 or 3 days. You have to call me by the end of the week. Can you promise me that? I can't not see you or the baby for longer than that, please.
Okay, I will make sure to let you know when I'm ready to see you. Hang tight until then. I know I'm asking you an incredibly harsh favor. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. You don't need to apologize. This is nothing compared to the pain you have gone through, Tara. I love you. You're the most important person in my life. I need you to remember that, okay?
Hi, Mark. I'm sorry I kept you waiting. Thank you for giving me space. It's been hard, but I think I've calmed down now.
It's okay. How are you? Oh, wait. You don't have to answer that.
I've been doing a lot of thinking. In fact, that's all I could do. And now I know what I want to do. Mark, we should get a divorce.
What?
I am so sorry I couldn't protect our child. I wanted to have your baby, but I failed you. I don't think I can ever look you in the eye. It'll be too hard for the both of us. We won't be happy like we used to be. I am so sorry. I never meant for this to happen.
I'm sure you didn't. But you really are full of surprises. I never imagined that you would fake your baby's death just because you didn't want me to see her. Did you actually think that I wouldn't find out about your affair if we got a divorce?
Huh? Mark, what are you talking about?
I know you had your baby, Tara. The thing is, you immediately knew the baby wasn't mine. I mean, how could she be? I'm not black, and neither are you. So why did you give birth to a baby who was? I visited to see your baby, you know. I saw her while you were asleep. In fact, you were stupid to think that I wouldn't visit.
What?
Your mum called me. She started crying on the phone, apologizing to me for what you've done. I thought she was apologizing for you losing the baby at first, which was kind of weird, and then she told me.
What? She told you what?
Everything. She told me you had stopped her from spitting the truth to me, but she felt she couldn't keep this from me, that it was way too harsh. So, she told me everything. But I still couldn't believe that you'd have an affair and have someone else's baby. She told me to see for myself, that I should visit her and see the baby while you were asleep. We arranged for my visit when you were resting, and I believed your mum was telling the truth. I mean, how could I not? The baby was definitely not mine. So her dad is one of your students from your language school, right? You must have some serious issues cheating on me with your student.
Mark, no, I didn't cheat on you, I swear.
What? What is it then? A mistake? A fling? You think I'd forgive you if the relationship was casual? You betrayed me, Tara. You slept with someone else and had their baby. I can never forgive you for that.
I was forced into it. Listen to me, Mark. I didn't ask for this to happen. A student of mine has been stalking me for a while now. Remember, there was a loiterer in our building? That was him. He was wandering around looking for me.
Why didn't you tell me then?
How could I? I didn't know what you would think of me. Besides, I wanted to believe that the baby was yours, not his.
I spoke to him, you know. I saw him dropping another letter in our mailbox, so I confronted him.
Wait, you spoke to him? Why?
He's been dropping off letters practically every day since you left to stay with your mum. It was freaking me out.
Why didn't you tell me about this?
Because I didn't want to stress you while you were carrying the baby. So I was going to tell you about it after the baby arrived. But then your mum called and I saw your baby was clearly not mine. I came back and read the letters he wrote to you. I had them translated on the web. He was desperately begging to raise the baby together. That's when I figured that the loiterer was your child's father. So I waited for him to show up again by the mailroom.
I don't know.
You don't know what? That your child's father is Miguel? He told me you dumped him as soon as you found out what he does for a living, even though you were pregnant with his child.
He tricked me. He said that his father ran an IT company back home that would soon be his, but then he confessed that his family was from a poor town and only had small crop to make money.
So the truth finally comes out.
Mark, he fooled me. I never would have slept with him if I knew he was poor.
Wow, Tara, listen to yourself. Do you think that makes me feel any better? In fact, that makes me sick to my stomach. You cheated on me, and did it because you wanted his wealth. How low can you be? Plus, you never told him you were married, so you both lied to each other. From my perspective, you both did ask for all of this. Calm as a bitch, isn't it? Anyway, I agreed to a divorce, but I'm suing you for multiple accounts of emotional distress. I'm glad I kept these letters, so I can use them as evidence to show in court.
Mark, please, calm down. You can't be serious. How can you sue me? You won't get anything from me. I'm a single mom. You can be that cruel?
Cruel? You think you can use that word against me? I'm only asking for consolation for the emotional damages you have caused. I'm not the father of your baby, so I will leave your issues to you and Miguel. I'm only asking for what I have the right to ask.
Mark, I'm sorry. I have been a horrible person.
It's too late for you to apologize. You played a dangerous game, Tara. You saw an opportunity to win a wealthy lifestyle, so you took the risk to have the baby, even though you didn't know which one of us was the father. But then you found out that Miguel was lying to you about his family, so you told yourself that the baby was mine and carried her full term.
I only did what was best for my baby.
No, you didn't. Stop lying to me or to yourself, Tara. You only thought about yourself. That's why you're in the situation you are in now.
How dare you be mean to me? I just gave birth to a child. You are being so insensitive. You are not a decent man, Mark.
I'm sure you're having a hard time becoming a mother. I can only imagine that something as responsible as becoming a mother would be difficult for someone like you. But like I said, you'll be paying for what you have done, both to me and to Miguel. You are an adult. Surely you understand that there are circumstances for foul play.
Why would you speak for Miguel? What, you two established some kind of a brotherhood or something? Miguel and I are done.
I'm not speaking for him, but he is the father of your baby, so I think you need to talk to him. You shouldn't cut him off like that.
Shut up, don't you tell me what to do. How I handle my relationship with him is none of your goddamn business.
No, I guess not. But I told him your mum's address, so he should be coming over to see you soon. I'll let you guys figure out what to do about the baby.
What? You can't do that. You can't hand someone my personal information.
Oh, but you're staying with your mum. I didn't give him your personal information. I gave him your mum's. With her permission, of course. She wants to talk to Miguel about the baby.
No! Why? Why is everyone being so selfish? My opinion should matter the most. I am the baby's mother. If I say I am done with Miguel, then it's done. There is nothing to talk about.
Everyone is being selfish. Tara, don't make me laugh. You were going to make me raise someone else's child. You tried to make your mother play along with your lies, you have betrayed your family, and on top of that, you hooked up with a person for money and dumped him as soon as you found out he didn't have any. Despite all that, you want to talk about other people being selfish. You have a serious problem, woman.
I told you, Mark, Miguel is a stalker. He is obsessed with me. I am telling you the truth. He has scared me many times. Don't you see? I mean, who comes over to toss letters in the mailbox every day? He really has been loitering, you see. I never invited him in. I can't be with someone like that. He's a freak.
Well, you shouldn't have slept with him in the first place. Too bad he wasn't who you thought he was, or else you would have divorced me to marry him instead.
Mark, please, help me. Take me in for a while so I can hide from him. I'm scared. What if he wants to hurt me? Wait, what if my parents make me marry him? They're old style like that. They would want Miguel and I to take responsibility. I can't have that.
I don't know what he wants or what your parents want, and I most definitely don't care about what you don't want. All I know is that you have to take responsibility for what you have done. For the record, no, I will not take you in for a minute. You lied about my child's death, and then you dump people like trash. I don't want anything to do with a scumbag like you. Look in the mirror for once. If there's anyone you should be scared of, it's yourself. Several months later, with the help from my ex-in-laws, our divorce was officially filed. I heard from them that Miguel showed up at their door shortly after our last conversation to discuss how they were going to handle their relationship. It turned into another drama, with Miguel insisting to return to his home country with their daughter, and Tara refusing. But Tara's parents finally asked their daughter to leave the house and suggested she go with Miguel if she wanted anyone to support her. In the end, Tara gave in and began living with Miguel, having no financial confidence to raise the child on her own. Tara recently messaged me, complaining how she's living a life far from her ideals. She begged for financial support so that she didn't have to move to Miguel's home country. I, of course, told her that I didn't care for her anymore, that we were officially done, and hung up the phone. I immediately blocked her so that she doesn't bother me again, but I hate that she had the nerve to call me, so I'm thinking about changing my phone number. I honestly don't care about what Tara is going through right now. I sometimes wonder if Miguel chose the right path staying with her. But it's probably best for the baby, since leaving Tara to raise the child on her own is too risky. She must be miserable living with a man she once dumped, but she deserves every bit of it, and I hope she realizes the magnitude of what she's done. After the divorce, I moved out from the condo I used to live in with Tara, and I now live on my own. The fun memories we shared up until the pregnancy sometimes haunt me. I feel so low and sad, but I know looking back on the days won't help me move forward. I know it will continue to haunt me for a while, but I hope time will help me heal. Seeing me depressed, my parents bought me one of the kittens born at their home. I was going to return the kitten after a while, but living with her for a few months, I became completely head over heels. It's hard to believe how such a small life has helped me get back on my feet. There may be bumps ahead yet to come, but I will cherish day by day with the help from my new partner.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.